What's up, guys? It's Benny. The absolute brain rot that exists inside of the very small skulls of metropolitan elitist white liberals must be studied. These childless goblins are making the world a much worse place. They clearly hate themselves. All of this is founded in self-loathing, and they hate their country. They want this place to be utterly destroyed by foreign invasion armies, and it's happening in real time in places like Minneapolis and Los Angeles and across the country. There were other riots popping up in D.C., New York, Chicago. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about to get nasty, and it's because of people like this, right? The kind of condescending, passive-aggressive, smart. I mean, you can, like, you know the way that this individual taught you can, like, you can hear it, can't you? It makes your skin crawl, but wait till you actually hear it. Listen to this.
I have a kid. If I know, and these people are having their children taken and their parents. What about my kids? I today, that's what happens to my kids. I can't help it. But you can if you could just move out the way. You're not going to. How is this a peaceful protest if there's nothing peaceful? No, it's not.
How do y'all as white people feel about stopping a black woman from going to work?
Oh no, not work. I care so much.
So you don't care about stopping black people from going to work?
Look at this line that you guys are causing. I'm not causing no problems. I'm not trying to. We're just trying to leave.
Can we deport him to Guantanamo Bay? This is, of course, a protest in New York City, stopping a black mother from going to work and providing for her family. The face of the uncaring leftist. Isn't that like a wild point about all this? That this is actually the face of somebody who is cripplingly narcissist, doesn't give a damn about anything other than their own smelly virtue signaling. And like the moment that you're inconveniencing a black person, like all that George Floyd stuff goes out the window, right? Like black people don't matter if they happen to, like, I don't know, be wanting to go to work. This lady probably is on your political side most of the time, but you just don't care. She's just the arch enemy if she's trying to provide for her family. Look at the look on their face when she says, I want to go to work. Oh no, work? We need to get rid of the welfare state, ladies and gentlemen. These are the headlines that are being created. Entitled Anti-ICE Protesters Block New York City Woman from Getting to Work. LA Chaos Spreads. Back to LA, anti-ICE protester roasted for homemade tactical suit, including leaf blower. Bad cosplay. Oh no. Oh no. Somebody who we lovingly refer to as Cheesy Gordita Crunch has gone viral, and you'll understand why.
It's our city, and this was Mexico. You can't kick us out of the land that was ours. Donald Trump! Fascism! Let our people free! Let our people free! Suelta nuestra gente!
What's the windblower for?
Just for the fucking tear gas to blow it back at those motherfuckers. If you have a fucking blower, bring it out! Push them back! We will not do 1992 again with your fucking tanks! I was 12 then! I'm 44 now! I will die for my fucking kids! And all of these young people are here are my fucking kids! Because I'm an LA native mom! These are my fucking children you're fighting!
Great. So, again, it's mental illness. It's narcissism. This lady doesn't have any kids, right? Obviously. You don't have any actual children. You're just taking on the criminal alien goblins of the third world and calling them your children. We've predicted this on the channel. It's wild to see it all come true. That it's actually a broke brain mental illness where they actually, because they don't have kids, they don't have the capacity to have kids, but they instead like imbibe what you would normally, the kind of protections and love that you would normally lavish upon your own children biologically, they're giving to like third world criminals who are here illegally. By the way, like the leaf blower doesn't work at getting rid of tear gas. You dumb jackasses. Wait, so you're telling me that somebody is rioting because they believe California belongs to Mexico and their weapon of choice is a leaf blower? Bold strategy, Cotton. Incredible that the Mexican population leaf blowers are an improvised weapons system. Jabba here aside, you can't find it more funny that Mexicans are fighting LA with leaf blowers. If you grew up that as a joke after 2018, it would get you canceled. That's right. It's like watching an overfilled peep with a leaf blower scream incoherent buzzwords. Oh my. Again, we just say cheesy gordita crunch. ICE protesters are throwing tear gas canisters back at the police. Somehow they've acquired leaf blowers to blow the tear gas back at police officers and away from rioters. I'm not going to mention that Tigglypuff 2.0 bought a leaf blower to the protests and cosplaying tomfoolery is this. So a Mexican lady's weapon of revolution is a leaf blower. Ryder had a leaf blower to the anti-ICE protests in Los Angeles, likely to deal with the tear gas. You've seen some of this before. Let's see how well did it work here. Not great. Really blowing it, guys. Oh, by the way, this does remind me of my favorite, my absolute favorite, deportation. And I don't know if this is I don't know if this individual is here illegally or not. Overweight, middle-aged liberal, bicycle helmet, lab goggles, megaphone that doesn't work, plate carrier with no plates, leaf blower, zero intelligence, obese, barely speaks English, leaf blower. Remember this? Isn't it giving you vibes, right? You remember this criminal alien that sobbed and cried? It's uncanny. Yes. You remember this? Oh. It's a fentanyl dealer from Dominican Republic, if I'm remembering this correctly. Anyway, I wanted to also bring up something that has gone viral, certainly on our page. With almost 1 million views and 6,000 reposts and 23,000 likes. This video of a uniformed army soldier, the left was saying, protesting against Trump bravely.
For Donald Trump's agenda. Why now? It's because the military was called upon innocent protesters. We, in our oath to serve, we serve the people of the United States. The Constitution, these constitutional rights are being stripped and just denied, and the military will not be pawns to that. So I'm calling upon the conscience of military members who served previously and now. We have a conscience, we have mind, and we have a duty and moral obligation.
So, wow, it's a brave thing to do in your uniform. You know, like you could really see some major professional consequences for that. And if you showed up, you know, obviously in uniform to do the opposite, right? If you were showing up at the, in uniform, I don't know, a Tea Party rally or whatever, you're not allowed to do this. This is against the Army Code of Conduct. Well, you know, this individual that's bravely speaking out in the Army ain't in the Army. You'd be shocked to learn. Pentagon confirmed to me, called up Pentagon this morning. Pentagon confirmed to me that the Army soldier in the now viral video was discharged from the Texas National Guard 5 years ago, June 5th, 2020. Protesting or demonstrating in uniform is strictly forbidden under Army Uniform Code. Be nice to see maybe a dishonorable discharge here then, like to see this reverted back to a dishonorable discharge. What that would mean is like cutting of like major benefits and so on and so forth from this brat. That'd be nice to see. After Trump deployed Marines to LA, this military member, not a military member actually, joined the anti-ICE protests in Dallas, declaring we won't be pawns. Got it? Yeah. No, actually not. The woman in this video was discharged from the Texas National Guard in June 5th, 2020. She does not speak for or reflect the U.S. Army. But boy, it'd be nice to have some type of consequences to this, right? Confirmed, this person is not currently serving, all staged, all fake, on purpose. When the uniform went viral, speaking out against ICE rage, the woman in the video was discharged from the Texas National Guard. Yeah. So what's it called when you were discharged from the military and you wear your uniform to protest to speak for the military? It's called a dishonorable discharge. Thank you, libs, for showing us who you are. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. They are dishonorable by their very nature. They are condescending and feline in nature. They are wicked and do not care about the needs of anybody other than their own smarmy, smelly selves. And ladies and gentlemen, they're about to lose another 90-10 issue. So, bring it on. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. So.